tracksuit versus zipper pants. You already know who I got. They're outside and bonsai! Frozen! Do you want to build a snowman? Drugged him. Hands up, cramped up. Watch how he rolled the jab. Whoop! Bang! You can't dance? Get out of here with your Prince pants. He reverse naded him. Rage sprayed him. He's doing the cucaracha. This would be a great Puma commercial, but this was bad. He disposed of him real quick, stood over him, referred to him as Papito. Unless that's your pops or your six, he made you bitch.
What happened, my guy?
That's it. That's it.
What happened?
That's it, babe.
Come on, get in the car, babe. We gotta. Right now, he's not my fight. But should Canelo be fighting Chavez? Absolutely. Absolutely. But it's so crazy. When we talk about loyalty in the sport of boxing, when we talk about loyalty, when you look at Canelo, there's Steven Espinoza and the Showtime team let this, and myself, we helped build this guy up. He was fighting on my undercard. He was the co-main. We helped build this guy up. And you know what Oscar De La Hoya do? You know what Mr. Loyal Oscar De La Hoya do? I'm sorry, Miss Disloyal Oscar De La Hoya do? He take him right over to HBO and cut a deal with HBO. And when he cut the deal, he got money, but I bet Canelo didn't see none. But these are the things that people don't know about in the sport of boxing. Because Al Heyman was a smart, shrewd businessman. They want to sue him because he was smart.
Yo, I say, yo, what's popping? Brand new whip just hopped in. I got options. I can pass that. Hold on, what is it? I can pass that like Stockton. Whoop D, what's up? Happy Sunday to all. And to all a good night. Shout out to Charles Baker. Let's get it. Business Brain in here letting y'all know what it is, setting the gold standard for the channel. I love it. He's setting that gold standard, yo. I need y'all to get my likes up, though. That's what we can't do. What up, Eagles Army? What up to the general? Let's get it. No, I just hopped on Jaywalk. I just hopped on. I would, before we were just queuing up. Shout out to my man, Sura. Who got a notification for the channel, the gang? Did anybody get a notification? Anybody? Loyal to the game. What's up? Man, we going to start the week off right with some of that good. That Halle Berry and Monster Ball make me feel good. I want to feel good. We gonna get it cracking. On this episode, I would like to talk about Terence Bud Crawford. A lot going on with that situation. I have a lot to unpack. I have a lot to unpack when it comes to that situation. So smash the like button. We'll get started. Shout out to Carla Jenkins, my girl. I see you. Hold on. We need an Eagles Army salute. Listen, life is good. I feel good. I feel great. Just had a birthday. Shout out to everybody last week. 25th Aries gang. Shout out to the Aries. Shout out to everybody who sent me a birthday wish. Appreciate it. The support has been phenomenal. We also did real good with the UFC fight. Ngannou's Stipe. A lot of you guys clicked that link and ordered the fight using my link, so I appreciate that as well. Thoughts on the Ngannou fight? Bro, that dude Ngannou is strong. This man Ngannou is like, he like the UFC Wilder. Oh, Ronnie L. Brown woke up and chose violence. Y'all see what he's saying? Man, hold on. Oh no, we're gonna talk about the Bud Crawford. This man, Ronnie L. Brown, ain't got no chill. I was trying to talk about the Ngannou real quick. But hey, if the the fans run the channel. If the fans want me to jump right into the Crawford mix, we could do that too. I'm gonna let the fans pick. I just want to talk, bro, that Ngannou dude. I just want to talk about that real quick. He got cracks, bro. Ryan Garcia was doing the body shot challenge with him, and he was laughing like that tickled. He said, okay. Bro, that's a strong African. That's a strong African. Bro, Ryan Garcia was punching him all in the stomach, and he said, okay. Okay. Like he just ate them shits. He just ate them. Come on, bro. Shout out to Prince Savage, my dude from Bompton. What's good? Yeah, Ngannou is strong. He's strong out here. No one man should have all this power. Bro, he's strong out here. I like it. I love it. Let's get into the mix. Talk about the Crawford stuff. Y'all want to talk about the Crawford stuff? I'm just going to jump straight into it because I'm an Aries. I just had a birthday. Aries, we don't like to beat around the bush. You know, some people don't like my approach, say I'm brash. Don't watch me ever again because I'm going to be me. Don't watch my channel. That's it. That's all. Hold on. That's it. You don't like what I have to say? Don't watch me. I don't watch y'all. Listen to the haters. Listen, I'm talking to the haters. Listen, I'm live, direct, West Side, baby. If you don't like my videos, you hate my voice, you hate my jokes, my impersonation, don't watch me. I would like to talk to the haters about the channel. Don't watch me. I'm Ego Cosby. Don't fucking watch me, bro. This ain't the Cosby Show. You cannot say filth, but the pudding. Do you understand me? Don't ever come back here. Ever again. Shout out to Go Caps. See, y'all, that's why y'all want to watch. Y'all pocket watching. They watch it because they pocket watch it. Because my man Rashid Muhammad, and Muhammad is his prophet. He gonna send $2. That's why y'all watching. I see. But shout out to Rashid Muhammad. He got it bracking already. Listen, I can't do what some people do. I gotta jump. I gotta like Trey Songz it. I'm about to dive in. Bro, I gotta dive in. Terence Crawford, listen. Terence Crawford has lost me with some of the dialogue. I'm still a fan of his fighting, but what he's saying, I have no idea. I don't get it. Me personally. I'm about to dive in. Bro, I'm about to dive in because I don't understand. Listen, as a grown man, listen, y'all gotta stop playing. Listen, as a grown man, you have to be able to compartmentalize your feelings. I am never talking about Terence Crawford, the fighter. When it comes to Terence, when it was squabbling, rumble, he got that. But the business mind, the statements, the PR and the interviews, and that I don't know. I don't know because I don't understand it. But if you guys can help me to, maybe it's a Nebraskan thing. I don't know. But I'm not understanding. My man Simon, he said, same ego. I'm still a fan of his. Just want to see his greatness. That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, he's and ironically enough, one thing about Crawford that always concerned me as a fighter, this is his fight game, is he is such a dog. He fights fire with fire. But the thing is, people don't necessarily have to worry about that because no one's beat him so far. But he has the same temperament outside of the ring. And the same temperament outside of the ring. And that's where it's getting him into the most issues. You see what I'm saying? Because that dog mentality, the never back down and keep trucking. Bro, it looks bad. You like, I am solely here to tell the truth. You do not have the leverage in the welterweight division above Errol Spence. There is no nicer way to put it than that. You don't. Terence Crawford don't. You could be the best fighter that the world's seen. That doesn't stack up and automatically. Shout out to Harlem, bro. LV Live, I see you. Shout out to LV Live. Come on, let's get it. All that skills pay the bills and ambidextrous, that don't have nothing to do with a-sideness. Okay, Nora's gone too far. He said, I'm sorry, Miss Crawford. Ooh, I am for real. Never meant to make Bob Arum cry. I apologize. I truly try. Hey, y'all, me and your daughter got a special thing going. Hey, y'all do it the most. That was funny. He said, I'm sorry, Miss Crawford. Ooh, I am for real. Never meant to make but error. I'm sorry, Miss. Ooh, me and your daughter. A1 Diggs, $2. I see you. It says just because YouTube was tripping with the notification. Shout out to my boy Matt as well. Yeah, YouTube tripping with the notifications, but we got something for that. CashApp on the screen, Zelle's on the screen. We gonna still build the brand and do it. We gonna do it my way. We gonna do it our way. Pittsburgh, we talk tonight. Bay Area, California, we talk tonight. Ego Jones Jr. and still, didn't I just say that? Listen, didn't I just say that, baby? We gonna talk about the Bud Crawford. Okay, then. I just feel Bud is ducking. Ooh. Ego, how can we see how good he really is if he continues to fight B-level fighters? Ooh, here's what they think about you. God damn, I'm glad y'all said it all. Bro, what Crawford is doing, I don't understand it. Like, he just keeps saying stuff. Hold on. I just look over my phone and the money keep coming in. Me and your daughter got a cash app going on. Bro, the Cash App King, this one comes from Clarence McLean, and we like John McClane, and we going to make sure old media die hard. We been stars. Shout out to Clarence. Appreciate you. Crawford, listen. Crawford said, like, basically, I'm just going to paraphrase. I don't care about, like, I don't feel like digging up the quote and getting every single word. Take my word for it. I don't care. Crawford basically said, don't ask me about Errol Spence anymore. Bro, to me, your boy Ego, this is Terence Crawford waving the white flag that he has lost the battle I told you he was losing, which is the battle of leverage. You see? To me, that is Crawford's way of bowing out gracefully and saying, don't ask me about this MFer, Errol Spence, anymore, because we done lost that battle. That's what that is, bro. Oh, Howell came in clutch. He said he came through dripping. He said, but he's still chasing Pacquiao. That's another great point. That's what I'm. See, look at Matt. You got my boy Matt mad. He said he done with the fight. I'm done with him. See, bro. I'm telling you. And Crawford, like, I wish Crawford could call me, bro. Like, I would really try to help him off record. You know what I'm saying? Don't have to be no big show, but I hate to see it. I swear, as someone who's followed his whole career, I hate to see it. I hate to see it, man. Bro, old media got everybody all. What? Hold on. Bro, Mexican fighters are superior to black fighters. Get over it. Oh, that's for sure. Block him. What? We are talking about Bud Crawford. Listen, when they hate, donate. When you see them hating on me, I'm just doing my job. Like Manny Pacquiao said, I'm just doing my job. I'm just doing my job. So when they just come with outright hate, especially when it don't have nothing to do with what we talking about, just send me my money. That's it. Just run me my money. Because we gonna get to the promised land one way or the other. And my shooter's gonna handle that. My man Business Brain gonna handle that. He gonna pull the gap, make that go splat. Let's get it. Okay. Listen, this is why I've been sleeping well. I got that new purple mattress, and I finally like cracked into it and getting everything set up. I've been sleeping well, so I'm prepared for this. But just run me my money, because I don't have time for these foolish infidels. Shout out to Daquandre. He look, boom, boom. The money keep coming in, keep hating, and the money keep coming in. It says hashtag salute ego, no notification, but smash the like button. Daquandre, I see you. Shout out to my guy, CashApp on the screen, Zelle on the screen. Let's just keep this dream alive. Let's keep going. Okay. I got energy for this. I slept well for this. Bro, Terence Crawford is now saying to hell with the Errol Spence fight, basically, because he's getting sick of it. The reason you are getting sick of this, A1 Diggs, okay, staying on their neck. Bro, the reason Crawford, in my opinion, the reason you are getting sick of this is because you said these things, and now he seems a bit salty and bitter because the 10 toes you stood on, the statements and ideals you stood on aren't true, and you're now discovering that they're not true. As a result, you're starting to feel the wrath. You know what I mean? And this was easy to see. Like, what don't y'all get? Why don't y'all listen to me? I said this was easy to see. Why don't y'all listen to me? Ego Stradamus. He said Bud is related to that dude that cheated. Hey, y'all tripping, bro. Y'all tripping in this. Rashid Mohammed, listen, the money keep coming in. Oh, look, the money keep coming. I told you. You know, one that's looking like a Smurf. Rashid Mohammed, he sent me one of them gummy Smurfs. Appreciate you. And then Askar Hussein came through dripping $60. Listen, $60 in 1 second. Listen, I'm gonna send these dudes old media to heaven. I'm like Nicolas Cage. Let me out the cage. I'm gone in 60 seconds. Hold up. That's a 60. Okay. Shout out to Askar Hussein, longtime supporter of the channel. Much love as always. He says, shout out to Ego's Army. I asked you 3 years ago, which fight would happen first, Crawford versus Spence or Wilder versus Joshua? Which one you see happening first? Maybe Wilder Joshua at this point. Bro, okay, because listen, Wilder Joshua, can we get the claps up for everybody? They sending the cash apps. So I just want to keep going with the show. But I need y'all to show them some love. Can we get some clap emojis? Well, give the man a hand. You see what I'm saying? My name is Willie Beeman. Who got the lady? I got him screaming in all the van. Bro, I'm on that Willie Beeman stuff. Hold on. I'm on my Willie Beeman. Got fiends throwing up on they self like Willie Beeman. Any given Sunday gunplay's optional. Shut your bubba, I got A-Rod numbers. Oh, you mother skunks get buried in the trunk. Let's go. Leave you in the hospital looking at MASH for months. But Mike Weary the Great, $5. Appreciate y'all. Bud is waiting on Manny like he his daddy. Oh, how you gonna throw a bar in there? Bud is waiting on Manny like he his daddy. Manny told Bud he going to the store and never came home. Wow. Bro, the analogy from hell. He said Manny told Bud he was going to Terence, I will be back. I'm going to. He said Manny said he was going to the store. Manny was like, I'm going to the Walmart to shop. I want to shop gifts for you and do. Bro, he said, yeah, you going to hell. Why you do that? You going to hell. No, bro. That was funny though. Manny, yes, Terence, I want to get Christmas gifts and some of that lumpia bird Christmas, bro. He said he going to the Walmart and he never came back. And Crawford looking through the blinds and shit, and Pacquiao fighting Keith Thurman outside, fighting Adrian Broner outside, Fenta fight Mikey Garcia, and Crawford looking through the blinds and shit. Remember the T-Rex from Jurassic Park, you dig? When the white chick was, where's the goat? Where's the goat? And then the T-Rex put his motherfucker. Bro, you know that I'm talking about the OG. Listen, I'm talking about the OG Jurassic Park. That's Spielberg. Because y'all know I spill words. Hold on, that's a bar. I said I'm talking about the OG Jurassic Park. That's Spielberg, because you know why I spill words. Bro, remember, where's the goat? And then the motherfucker T-Rex put his shit. Bro, he put his shit like Busta Rhymes music videos in the 90s. Woo-ha! I got you all that jack. Yeah. Bro, that T-Rex was on his Busta Rhymes. Hit you with no delays or anything, y'all. Not really running it. When I be on the mic, yes, I do my. Fuck that. Looking shorty, she the little cutie. Yo, the way she make it while I get, I'll be no booty. Bro, what's popping? The fuck? Baby, if you give it to me, I give it to you. I know you won't. Bro, I'm on that Buster. And give me a sour. Give me the pound. Fire. Oh, hey. Let me stop. I'm trying to calm down, but y'all won't let me. But the money gonna keep coming in. I'm just putting on the show. Bro, Manny told Crawford he going to the stove. He going to get some cigarettes and never came back. And Bob Arum, your daddy loves you. You know. Oh, bro, Bob Arum trying to soothe it over. Now, Terence Crawford, I knew your dad. He was a great guy. And even though he didn't go to none of your football games, I know somewhere deep down, he really loved you, kid. Oh my God, I'm about to give myself a concussion. This is funny. Your father, the fucking father. You know, hold up. Bob Arum, he got a little bit of, when he yelled, he got that Al Pacino thing. You do what you fucking told. Bro. Bob, you know Bob got that little Al Pacino anger when he be yelling and shit. I said you do what your fuck. I think it's a New York thing. I don't know. She had a great ass, and you wanted her. Hoo-ah. Remember our Devil's Advocate, that boy Pacino? Listen, man, he said she had a great ass, and you wanted her. Hey, let's get it. Oh, Heat, that's my movie. I'm about to watch that with my pops. Shout out to A1 Diggs, you dig. Y'all wrong for that, but this is wild funny. Nah, bro, Bob Arum, Bob Arum a pimp. Bob Arum a pimp. I heard Al Heyman before. That motherfucker sound like God and shit. I'm not even, bro, he got a deep voice. Bro, Al Heyman got a deep voice. I promise. I heard the motherfucker. Listen, I was in the fighters with the fight camps and shit. I can't tell you who, but I was with the fight camp right quick. And then they have Al on the little speaker. I heard it. That motherfucker sound like Mufasa and shit. Simba, you mustn't go into the pride land. Everything the light touches, bro. That's how he sound. He got that Mufasa to his shit. Hello, son. Simba, the kingdom is yours. Bro, that's how he sound. I was like, what the fuck? Is that Al? This Al Heyman? Bro, I was like, okay. I don't know what I expect because he got like 3 pictures on Google. I didn't know what the fuck to expect. He got one like this. And then he got one like, he's like, yeah, like he got this little training day smirk. Yeah, okay. Huh? Yeah, you didn't get it out of mouth. Yeah, you didn't get no hot sauce with them chicken wing. Huh? Like, bro, hell no. Shout out to Sura. Y'all wild today. Y'all tripping. Y'all act like y'all been locked up. Bro, boxing is weak without me. I know. Like, just trying to see other people carry the sport is horrible. But the money keep coming in. We got $2 from Kevin Campbell. That's for the kind, sensitive Arum heart to heart. That's funny. So anyway, let's keep running it. Let's see if you run it. Let me see if you run it. See if you run it. Hold on. So anyway, Terence Crawford, he a legend in his own mind. Like, I'm not saying like he's not dope, but what I'm saying is like, I don't know, they got a top rank boot camp and shit, because how the top ranked fighters, some of them all have the same like energy. Like Teofimo Pop said they not going back to top rank unless it's on pay-per-view. How you gonna get that paper? What? Who is T.O. finna fight on pay-per-view with top rank? Like, what are we talking about, bro? And then Terence Crawford is saying, I don't need Errol Spence. Errol need me. Like, what? Bro, you can't, as a man, you can't say, I don't need X, Y, and Z, but keep mentioning him. Even when you're not being asked about him, sometimes you mention him. It don't make sense. What Crawford's been saying does not make one iota of sense, in my opinion. It doesn't. Bro, you thought you had the keys to the city in the welterweight division. No matter how skillful, this is not about if you can beat Errol Spence. This is even making it to the fight. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, that's like me going into a Ferrari dealership and my credit's bad and I don't have enough money. How you gonna get that Ferrari? You dig what I'm saying? So it's not about like how it feels driving. You have to get to that stage to the point where you're even driving the Ferrari. If you can't get a loan, you don't have good credit, and you don't have the cash flow, how are you supposed to be getting this Ferrari? That doesn't make sense. So to keep talking about a Ferrari, and you're not even doing the right steps to get you the Ferrari, in my opinion. So Crawford is, if you look at the dichotomy of what I am saying to you, look at what I am saying to you. Do you understand the Mac Daddy vibes I am giving you? Listen, what movie is that from? Y'all don't know y'all movies, so I don't even know why I asked. This is my best Mac Daddy vibe I am giving you. Y'all don't know movies, so I don't even know why I'm wasting my time. You have to get to that point, sir. And with obvious roadblocks, sides of the streets and promotional ban, it's a bridge that needs to be crossed. You're not doing the things to cross the bridge. You are not. Like, he talking about, okay, if I'm wrong, I'll shut up. If I'm wrong, shout out to Kane, the bad guy. He be knowing his movies. Shout out to Kane. I don't know why I doubted Kane. Kane know his movies. Shout out to Eric Ship. Okay. Y'all know some movie. Okay, Q Ward. Y'all better stop before they be like, the Black Channel. Of course they got it. It was Boomerang. Let's get it. Hold on. Okay. You have to get to the point where you're fighting in general. Crawford is, correct me if I'm wrong, I'll shut up. I'll shut up. Has Errol Spence ever discounted the fight in definite terms? So let me say it again. Have you ever heard Errol Spence put permanent no terms on the fight? Like permanent terms saying, I'll never fight Crawford. This will never happen. Never bring this up again. Have you heard him talk in those definite terms as far as the fight won't happen? Look, everybody's saying no. The money this is why I get paid the big bucks. This is why I get paid the big bucks. Shout out to King P. I know you see. He said, Ego, do you think Bud can still have a meaningful career if he doesn't fight Spencer Porter? I mean, his career is cool, but I mean, he needs the big fights. And at 47 and 54, they're with Al Heyman. So I don't know. If you don't fight Thurman, Porter, Spence, Pacquiao at 47, or Mikey, somebody like that, what? I don't know. Shout out to Andres Ortiz. Bud saw at 80% Spence dominate Garcia and is scared. Ooh. Listen, Errol Spence, correct me if I'm wrong, and I know I ain't. Y'all voted too. He has never said the fight is off or I would never fight. Bro, Crawford is, like, to be honest, I'm just being real. Crawford sounds like a kid throwing a temper tantrum. Errol Spence has never, ever said, I won't ever fight him. Now, he's taunted him and said, oh, you taking 30%, 40%, you take it 45, things like that. But he has never, from anything that I've covered, anything that I've ever seen, he has never said, don't ever bring up Crawford, or I'll never fight Crawford, or the fight is history, or get out of my face because the fight will never happen. That's the only person doing that is Crawford. So it seems to me almost like a spoiled kid that don't get his way, and now you're having a temper tantrum. So it's a bad look. Do you get what I'm saying? It's a bad look because you don't get your way. Keep fighting the fight. You a fighter, bro. Keep fighting. Keep, working up the ranks, or what I'm saying, doing whatever you could do and press the issue. So who wants to hear, bro? He literally said, something to the effect of, I don't care if we ever fight. I'm over it. You know what I mean? Boom, boom, boom. I'll fight whoever they put in front of me. Bro, that sound defeated than a motherfucker, bro. I'm just being real with you. I'll fight whoever. So you did all this like talk and barking about fighting Errol and Pacquiao. You're only sounding bitter and salty about Errol. You sound okay and at peace that you're not getting the Pacquiao fight, even though the Pacquiao fight has been something that's been going on longer. Makes no sense, but whatever. But you seem like you have this pent up energy for the Errol Spence fight, and then now you're saying I'll fight whoever they put in front of me. What boxing fan wants to hear that? You know what I'm saying? So, like I always say, some things are better left unsaid. Some fighters, this is why you can't give them the microphone, because it's like not everybody can MC the crowd like that. And the stuff that Crawford is saying, I don't see. Like, let's say you just got into boxing in the pandemic. Let's say 6 months ago. Is this what you're going? I know Crawford may not care. He showed that. Like he said, like, oh, I don't care what y'all talking about. Boom, boom, boom. I'm stubborn. I get it. But I'm saying if you just got into boxing in the pandemic and you hear Errol Spence and his stuff lit, crazy story, car crash, blah, 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 and he's not talking like this. And then you hear Crawford, who's a beast, and then he fought someone that Errol beat 3 years ago. And then this is what he's saying and saying, oh, I'm over the Errol Spence. Don't mention Errol Spence. I don't care. The fight's dead. It'll never happen. I'll beat whoever they put in front of me. What? Coach Biddy going off. Bro, it doesn't sound good. And it doesn't sound, I don't think it sounds hungry. I don't think it sounds super hungry, if I could say that. It don't sound hungry. So it's like, what's the point of even saying this, bro? The money keep coming in. We got $2 from Z Johnson. He said $2 for that boomerang. You know your movie. I got to watch that again. That's one of my movies. Eddie got classics, bro. Charles, what up, though? Eddie Murphy got Eddie got classics. Bro, to me, this is like Crawford waving the white flag. I'm not saying like, I'm saying waving the white flag and coming to grips that you're not getting your way. So you're having a temper tantrum. Malcolm, what's up? Hold on, yo. You see what I'm saying? It's like you're not getting your way, so it's like kamikaze, blow everything up. But once again, I keep asking y'all, when has Errol Spence said, I will never fight Crawford? He's never done that. The only person like wigging out and doing that is Crawford. And again, his people, they're seeing the same interviews, the same comments that I'm seeing, the same feedback, and nobody's telling them, nobody's telling them that ain't the way, that ain't gangster. That like, is that the way you want to do this? Like, bro, it's like an intervention is needed or something. Like he went on, someone just said it. He went on social media and he just went rant. Like I did a video about it. Look, he just put all these like this onslaught of tweets. You see what I'm saying? And he's like, oh, they're saying this and this. And like, what is the point of this? Like, bro, you still not getting the fights you want. Like, bro, how? Okay, the other thing, listen, the cat's out the bag. How does Crawford have all this energy for everybody else except for the people that are responsible for you being in this situation, in the system? I don't understand it at all. Like, you're barking at fans and, being sarcastic with fans and stuff like that. But what about Bob Arum? He's the one actually in charge of your career. Y'all collectively are supposed to be getting, you know, what you want out of the game. Like there's no accountability there. You mad at fans? You mad at boxing reporters? Like it's not making sense to me. Why would you not be mad at the people who are in charge of your career if you're not happy with your career? We the fans, we the reporters. We didn't do this to your career. I've done nothing but support Crawford's whole career. Nothing. I went to Omaha several times. I've been in his gym several times. I covered his fight. I did my best. I put my best foot forward. You know what I'm saying? I covered his fight when there's other fights going on that I could have got more views from. I'm just being real. The day he fought John Molina, which wasn't that big of a fight, in Cali, they had a fight with J-Rock and Charlo. Also on that card was Abner Matas and Jesus Cuellar. I live in Cali. That fight was in LA. I could have went to the LA fight for cheaper, and it was a better card, bigger card, more anticipated card. And instead, I flew to Omaha to cover Crawford, you know, and John Molina, which wasn't, you know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't the same anticipation level from a lot of fans. So how are you mad at the fans, but you're not mad at your company and your team, and this is what they gave y'all? This is what you've been getting, the John Molina fights and the mean lean green machines and shit. Like, how is that anybody's fault? Because you fighting Foreman grilling machines and shit. Like, what? Like, I don't get it. I'm not understanding it. Kamal Oz. Crawford is upset because he sees how well the PBC has promoted Errol. My man Kamal came through dumping. Bah, bah, bah. Bro, Kamal came through dumping. He said Crawford upset because he sees how well PBC has promoted Errol Spence. In a shorter amount of time, he's the bigger name and draw. Bud has not grown. Oof. This man Kamal came out dumping shells. Bro, he came out dumping like fabulous. I won't stop till these young cowards bleed. So if you see the kids spitting shells, it ain't gonna be sunflower seeds. Your rocks are too small, kicks are too little, because you talk to birds and rats like Dr. Doolittle. Bro, he came in like FABO, hello, you at. Man, he came in dumping. Let's go. I won't stop till these young cowards bleed. So if you see the kids spitting shells, it ain't gonna be sunflower seeds. Let's get it. They ain't seen the Jordans on my feet since the early 90s, since box beamers. I've been chicks' faces till it look like they covered in Noxzema. I still be like, let's go, bro. That's what I'm saying. Bro, I'm about to blow your mind like every time. Put this in your pipe and smoke it. Put this in your pipe and smoke it. I, as a boxing person, he said, look homeless, but the money keep coming in. I don't give a fuck about that homeless shit. But the money keep coming in. Block Marley. Hey, Marley, don't shoot him. Yeah, I'll be homeless, but I guarantee you our bank accounts don't look the same. Then there's that. Yeah, I'll be homeless. Fuck it. He said feed him a shell like it's Taco Bell. Facts. Shout out to my man Kamal Oz, came through dumping. So, anywho, I'm about to blow your mind like every time. I'm like Ja Rule and Ashanti. I'm always on time. Listen. Oh my, bro. Listen, with the hate, I'm gonna tell you, don't stop. Just stop. Look, every time y'all hate, we got $1 from Adam Stokes. He said, come on, ego, unblock me. I was just joking. I don't even know who you are, bro. You have to get at me on Instagram. He said, when I said OJ did it, I don't even know what this is. He's sending all this money to get unblocked. Hey, homie, hit me up on Instagram in a DM at Boxingego1. I don't know what you're even talking about. OJ. I'm not black emoji. Okay. Bro, does anyone remember anything about OJ? I don't even know what he's talking about. They say I look homeless, but then Nider came through dripping. Oh my gosh. We just got a $70 cat. $70. He said I look homeless. Nider came through. Look at y'all see that 70.000. He said who homeless? This boy Nider. Oh my gosh, bro. He said who homeless? See, every time look, homeless ego, but the money keep coming in. Bro, Ego's army be holding it down. They say I look homeless, but I guess I'm gonna buy me a home with this $70. You feel me? Shout out to the boy Nider as always. God bless. It doesn't pay to hate. I don't know why y'all doing this. What do you get from it? So I'll be homeless as long as that bank account looking right. You dig? Can y'all get some claps for everybody that just sent them super chats? It's Montebello, Tutti Frutti, it's Barilla. How do you look homeless so much? They just be saying, I don't care. I'm homeless. I'll fuck your bitch. We'll see how homeless you be homeless after I snatch your chick. How about that? You didn't feel the dents in the bed? That come from all that. We gonna see who's homeless. If your girl look good, we gonna see who's homeless. I'll snatch your chick. Show what it's like to be with a real man. A real man with a plan. Yeah, we see who's homeless when I snatch her. It's Mr. Steel, girl. A bunch of dudes. Bro, a bunch of dudes with complexes and shit. But the money keep coming in, whatever. Adam Stokes, he said it was a year ago. Homie, hit me up on Instagram because I'm not going to read no more of your things begging to get released. At Boxingego on Instagram, DM me with your YouTube channel URL and I'll look into it. Appreciate you. That's to Adam Stokes. Shout out to Jai the Real. The money keep coming in. It's not a game, told you. And they be hating. Hate on that, sucker. Back to Crawford. See, and all I do is just do my thing and then bounce. I come to give y'all the entertainment, the news, the views. Y'all see the money keep coming in. We're going to keep growing, you know, and then they come in to hate. We'll see who gets further in life. That's it. How about that? Shout out to Kevin Slims. Salute, Ego Chat. Here's to a great first quarter and gearing up for a stronger second. Yeah, man, it's about to get a wrap because I got more space. You know, once I finish this move, we about to be set. We're about to be set on the channel. I'm gonna try. I told you I'm going after mine, everything. I said I'm going after mine. I'm a mastermind. The boy Nider is not playing with y'all. He said, nah, Ego, they got to pay $100 to get unblocked. They always cause confusion, then ask for forgiveness because the channel is lit. So they always want to keep coming back. These haters are scrubs like Brillo's, mad that you cooler than the other side of the pillow. Oh, that's some Banks bars. Shout out to Banks. Acid out the baggie. This is more than dope. Flawless flow. Fucking off a sign every horoscope that wore my robe. Strapped out the corner coat. Letting my opponent know. Bro, shout out to Banks. I'm a big fan of Lloyd Banks. BANK $ Bank. Bro, y'all know I come from that. I come from hip hop. Listen, I said I'm hip hop. Y'all TikTok. Listen, I'm hip hop and you TikTok. I'm from a different era. I'm a real grizzly. You Yogi Berra. Like, come on, bro. It's different. I said I'm hip hop. You TikTok. I'm from a different era. I'm grizzly. You Yogi Berra. Bro, Lloyd Banks got gas. Y'all, even his new shit. Y'all sleeping, bro. You better go to his YouTube. He got gas. That boy said, bring your best rapper to me. I chew him, Mike Vickham, OJ, Ray Carew. Bro, what? What? Y'all know. Bro, I'm about to get back on some tracks. I've been feeling the itch to get back on the mic. Let's go. I don't know about PBC's schedule. They need to release because there's a lot of cap. So let me get back to this Terence Crawford cook-up. Listen, let me get back to the Crawford cook-up because I still got more things to say. Shout out to everybody, super chats, Nider, Askia, who's Sarah, everybody. Big bags. Let's go. First, Errol Spence. I never heard him just say he's not fighting Crawford under no cert. Crawford is the one making it permanent. He's not getting his way, so he's saying, I'm never fighting him. The fight's over. It's history. He's the one making it sound so permanent. I'll never fight him anymore. That, to me, that's like poor sportsmanship almost. You know what I'm saying? Like, you thought you could win the leverage battle, the A-side battle, you losing, getting spanked in that battle, and now you just, it's like the kids, if you grew up in my era, it's like the kids who had like a Sega or a Super Nintendo, and it's their console, and they brought it to your house and hooked it up, and you spanking them in the game. You spanking them. And then they say, I'm going home. And then they start, and it's their console so they could take it home, and they start unplugging ish. They start unplugging everything and taking their games home when the fun's just beginning. You know what I'm saying? That's what the same like kind of mentality is. Like how you pressed the issue, said you wanted Errol and Pacquiao. You sound salty over not getting the Errol fight more so than Pacquiao, which I don't understand. Terence Crawford's name has been linked to many fucking Pacquiao for longer than it's been linked to Errol Spence, because Pacquiao is little. We knew Errol Spence couldn't make no 140, but Pacquiao might have been able to, or make a catch weight or one. I don't think Errol Spence would have made no 142 or 143, but Pacquiao can. Pacquiao did it versus Chris Algieri, and Crawford was at 40 and 35. People were still saying he could fight Pacquiao. So your name has been linked to Pacquiao for longer, but you just seem okay with not fighting Pacquiao ever. And then it sounds like all your animosity and rage is about over Errol. And it's like, it almost like, I'll just say it straight up. I don't know. I can't say, but it seems like jealousy over Errol Spence. And I'm not saying jealous as like jealous of the way he looks or something like that, but just jealousy in terms of the envy, because you feel like I've been out longer, I've been kicking ass for longer, and I'm not getting this. But people keep telling you you're not getting this because of how you're conducting your business versus who he's aligned with and how they're conducting the business and how his team's conducting business. But Crawford only sees his angle or whatever, and he don't understand you're in the situation you're in because of you. He said Mike Tyson said Bud was crying there. He was on Twitter. He was crying. He was flabbergasted. He was all the types of tweets and 140 characters. He was out there. He went berserk. He was mad. He was angry. He was triggered. He was crying in there. Bro, listen to me. I'm gonna show y'all this year how to get this money. I'm gonna show y'all this year how to get this money. But he was crying in there. Listen, I'm gonna tell you how to get bread, get a couple dollars, get some money, investment, all types of fuckery. I'm trying to tell y'all. But listen. He said, Buzz said, quote, your little career, talking about Errol Spence. That's the same as an ex saying your little girlfriend. That's what I'm saying. It sounds like envy, bro. And even if it's not, you got to watch how you move, because it'll get misconstrued for that. He said you sound exactly like Tyson. I'm the new Mike Tyson, bro. I tried telling y'all, bro. I'm different. I ain't these other boxing dudes, bro. Ain't nobody in the game like me. Can't nobody in the game do what I do. Rumble, young man, rumble. Like I am Tyson. I got the same heart. Like, bro, they say I'm a barbarian because I'm a big, strong nigga. So I try to be docile nowadays because I smoke a little weed. Man, I'm trying to tell you, I'm the new Tyson, bro. I'm the new Tyson. And old me to getting punched out, bro. It's over. Every time I log on, I'm on the YouTube and I'll get new views and YouTubes and boo. I'm about to start snapping on you. Hold on. Let me sip some of this coffee. I'm about to start snapping. What if Tyson was a battle rapper? That shit would be hard. Every time I get on YouTube, I get new views and Blues Clues, and I I hit you with a deuce. Listen, I'm gonna hit you with the deuce. When I get on YouTube, I get new views. I'm on TV every day like Blues Clues. Hold on. Listen, I'm the new Mike Tyson, bro. What if Tyson was a battle rapper? He said, I'm new to this YouTube. Every time I get on the tube, I get new views. Hit a dudes with the deuce. Bro, what if Tyson was just out here on his smack? Bro, come on, bro. It's popping. How do you do Tyson's voice so well? Because I am the motherfucker, bro. Because I am Mike Tyson. I'm Boxingego. I'm the new motherfucker. You see what I'm saying? I'm hitting y'all with the facts like 88 Tyson. That's how I do the voice so well. Hey, I get motivation from Mike, but he was wilding back in the day, bro. He was wilding like he didn't have no filter. That's why I like he didn't have no filter. Bro, he like a broke Brita pitcher. He ain't have no filter. I watched an interview with Tyson, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm from the hood. I used to rob, steal, kill, all types of things." And then Cuss, he took me to the rich. He's with his wife, and I looked around. They got nice curtains. They was real wealthy, and I said to myself, "You know what? I should rob these white people." Like, bro, what? Bro, that's some nigga shit right there. That's some nigga shit right there, bro. He said that Cuss, his first instinct was to rob Cuss, who brought you to their Beverly Hills type of house. He's like, yeah, they had nice curtains and drapes and all types of decorations. I got in there. I was sleeping there like 1 or 2 days. I was like, I should rob these white people. Like, bro, you wildin', bro. How you gonna rob your trainer? What type of shit is this? I ain't never heard of no shit like that, bro. Tyson, he was trying to rob his trainer. Like, what? Yeah, plot twist. I wanna rob him. I wanna steal from these white motherfuckers. Bro, what type of shit is that? Hey, Mike was foul, bro. Hey, and next time I go to New York, just drive me past Brownsville. I don't even want to stop. These motherfuckers tripping. Brownsville never ran, never will. I'm a run. Fuck that. Y'all Brownsville motherfuckers got too much going on. Bro, how Cuss brought you to the crib? He brought you to the crib, or you trying to rob him? Yeah, they had all types of curtains and chandeliers. I was like, I wonder how much that would go for on eBay. I should rob these motherfuckers. I'm gonna rob them. I'm gonna pillage their village. Like, what, bro? You tripping? Like they done brought you in like motherfucking Webster, bro. See, black people, we can't have nothing. Black people can't have nothing because motherfuckers start doing too much, bro. These white folks just brought you into the crib like Webster, and you trying to rob them, cut? Like, where they do that at, cut? Like, they brought you into the spot like Webster, and you're like, I'm a savage. I should rob them. Take a couple forks. Like, why you want to take some forks? That's some nigga shit, bro. You gonna steal the rich people forks and shit. Okay. I need a couple souvenirs, all that motherfucker. I need the motherfucking jewelry. Like, bro, you trying to rob your trainer. Ain't that a bit? Anyway, let me get back on this Crawford. Terence Crawford, I got more to say. Bro, Crawford sounds like he's taking his bowl and going home. Block Carlos. He can go. Somebody will pay for Carlos's sins. Y'all go pay for Carlos. Bye, Carlos. Yeah, do like the last 3 letters of your name. Get lost. Listen, you lost. Carlos got to do like the last 3 letters of his name. Get lost. Get him out of here. But y'all gonna pay for him. Cash App on the screen. The Zelle's on the screen. And I'm the American Dream. Let's go. So anyway, Terence Crawford. He's the one making it sound final. Oh, hold on. Kamal Oz said he has a super chat I didn't get to. What the hell? Bro, what the hell? He said Mike Tyson says Bud needs to eat his hominy grits. Hold on. That was weird. Anthony Jones says Devin Alexander is coming back. 3-fight deal, PBC. Keith Thurman is possible. Interesting. I don't know where you heard that, but that's tight. You could break it down and you are funny while you do it. You come across as sincere. Shout out to Armando. Appreciate you. Anyway, Errol Spence ain't never made it sound permanent. Like, oh, I'll never fight him. Crawford's the only one doing that. So he's losing the battle I told you he would lose. Period. He played the game and he lost. And now that he don't like losing, now he's the money keep coming in. Listen, y'all keep hating. Y'all keep hating, but the money gonna keep coming. $5. It said his bus ticket to nowhere. Facts. I don't know if that was too low, but get him out of here. Ryan Wright. Listen, y'all keep playing with me. I'm gonna keep kicking. I'm gonna keep caking up. Ryan Wright says he said these weirdos in full effect. Block them. Facts. I ain't tripping. Like Banks said, go ahead, switch the style up. If niggas hate, then let them hate and watch some money pile up. Bro, Banks told me to do. He said I gotta do it. Banks said, go ahead, switch the style up. If niggas hate, then let them hate and watch our money pile up. That's it. We just gonna watch the money pile up. If niggas hate, then niggas hate. Something special. Irv, make it hot. So, Bud is losing the game I told you he would lose. The leverage game. He can't compete, bro. Who is he going to fight next? If he don't fight a PBC guy, who? Who can he fight? Who he going to fight? Jodeci? Forever, my lady. It didn't mean so much to me. Ooh, yeah. I can't go on. Because bro, who he going to fight? Ooh, yeah. Who he going to fight? Who he going to fight, bro? Forever, my lady. It didn't mean so much to me. Stop. His contract over in September. He about to be over in September. I don't know, bro. Somebody said Porter. Bro, Bob Arum is trying to give Porter like peanuts. And I'm not talking about the phrase give someone peanut. He's trying to give him Planters peanuts with that motherfucking peanut with the little eyeglass and the cane. Bro, Bob Arum he be cheap sometimes. Bob Arum be cheat. He really trying to give Sean Porter. Now Porter, I know what you're thinking. That these are regular peanuts, but they're not regular peanuts. Top rank, we had a show in Africa. These are rare, authentic African elephant peanuts. And I'd like to barter with you to compensate you for the fight with my guy, Terence Crawford. Bro, them some motherfucking peanuts. Like, not even the same. Like, you really try to pay me with some, like, this is not the Native Americans. You see what I'm saying? He trying to barter some wheat and barley and shit. Yeast. Like, motherfucker, who wants some yeast? I'll be mad as hell if somebody gave me some yeast right now. I'm a grown man. What am I do with this yeast and shit? Don't ever. I don't even like girls that know yeast infection looking at, bro. You see what I'm saying? Them Bob Arum be trying to barter. Now, Kel Brook, I got $250. Like, oh, okay, $250. I can't even get this off because y'all make me laugh. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop. No, listen. This is the Kel Brook negotiation. Now I got $250 for you. So basically, I got I can't even do it. I can't even do it right now. So anyway, like $250. No, not $250K. $250. Like, bro, what type of shit is this? $250. Come on, Bob. Bro, Bob Arum is the GameStop of boxing. You can bring in a brand new mint condition release day PlayStation 5 with 40 games. GameStop, they look at it, $375. I will slap the dog shit out you. I brought in a PlayStation 5 release day, mint condition with the box and all the manuals and extra controllers and 20 games. And you're going to look at it and say $3.75. I'm going to slap you. I'm going to slap. Bro, Bob Arum is the GameStop. He just offering GameStop type of like deals and shit. You ever go to GameStop, they will take everything from you. 25 cents. Like, man, it's some bullshit, man. You lucky I'm broke. You lucky I'm broke. And if you broke enough, you do it. You do it if you're broke enough. Bro, that GameStop trading, that ain't about shit. You might as well just recycle cans or something. Because GameStop, they're going to get you. They're going to hit you no Vaseline like Ice Cube said. God damn, I'm glad y'all shut it off. Used to be hard. Now you just wet stuff. Heard you was down with the AK. And then I seen you on the video with Miss Chalet acting like straight bozo. That's why I went solo. That's why I left the group. A 9 in your ass will beat fine. He said Bob Arum and the new big worm. Terence Crawford, Smokey then. Worm, you know I wouldn't do that to your money. Worm. And then he said Top Rank said if we don't pay him back for the Kel Brook flop and the American flop, he gonna kill us both, man. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. What you mean us? What you mean? Oh, hell no. Worm. Bro, he yelling out to Worm. Bob Arum in the ice cream truck smashing off and shit. Worm. Man, he said he gonna kill us both, man. I don't want to die. Oh, I love my life. Somebody said he's a new big worm. Get out of here. You're playing with my emotion. That motherfucking head was in a cabinet. Oh, shout out to Kamal Oz. He said Bud and Triple G want Mimo Heredia as the next opponent. Hey, you wildin', bro. He said Mimo. Yeah, finding Mimo and shit. Whatever. Listen, the money keep coming in. I should just do a 24-hour stream because the money will just keep coming in. Look. Wow. Shout out to Nathaniel Weathers. That's a cool name. Nate Weathers. Bro, he said Bud gone fishing. How, like, what? Okay. This is what happens when you headstrong and you don't think before you react. Bud, he swore up and down he had leverage. He said, I'm the A side. Errol, I don't need him. He need me. And now you finding out these things are not true. They're not true, bro. And now this, to me, this feels like Bud is coming to grips with the reality. He's not getting what he wants. He's not getting the fights. The fans aren't siding with him by and large. And now he's angry and like it sounds bitter about it. I'm just being real with you guys. He sound bitter. He said, I ain't heard nothing from Bernie. Bro, they getting smoked. They getting smoked in the leverage category. Listen, like Bernie, his old videos, he was saying stuff like, man, we don't care. Don't worry about who we signed to and who we ain't signed to, and just make the effing fight. That's not how it works, bro. Like, how would it ever work like that where we don't care about none of that, all that stuff you talking about, just make the fight? That's not how business is conducted. So we're not supposed to take into consideration leverage, power, negotiation, split, what you've done, what he's done. Like, you can't just skim past all of that. You see what I'm saying? Like, put it this way. Using that Omaha logic that seems to be prevalent with Crawford's camp, that would be like going to a judge and I got 2 strikes and I got priors and I got felonies, you know what I mean? And I got a predicate or something, and then I get busted for something else, and then they looking at sentencing me for the new thing that I got. And I'm like, man, don't worry about all that other stuff that I got. That was like old stuff. Don't bring that up. Who care about that? Just sentence me for this. It don't work like that. How is a judge just going to sentence you for this new crime? And history shows that you a menace to society. History shows that you keep getting into trouble. So they have to take that into consideration. You understand what I'm saying? You have to, you can't just sentence somebody without looking at their rap sheet. You know what I'm saying? Bud's team is saying, who cares about A side, this and that, and don't care about none of that. Just make the effing fight. But if you shout out to Australia, now that's shout out to my guys in Australia. And that's a super chat. Nicholas Long, appreciate you. You have to consider all reasonable and plausible things. Errol Spence is the man right now out of your age group, out of really all the welterweights, you know, outside Pacquiao. Pacquiao's kind of just in his own lane because he's a legend, you know, for sure. Pacquiao's the only one that can retire. And then, you know, if he retired, nobody going to say, yo, you need to keep fighting. You know what I'm saying? Or you should have kept fighting. But out of the people who probably shouldn't retire anytime soon, Errol's the most lit person, period. So why would Crawford's team think that the fans, when we're making our points, or the media, or people negotiating, why would they just bypass all of these realities to just make the fight? I told you this was coming. And then when Manny Pacquiao was inactive and he lost his belt with the WBA, that put the nail in the coffin for Crawford. You know what I'm saying? It's like driving a stake through a vampire's heart with garlic on the tip. Bro, that's it. Crawford said all this stuff, and when the WBA elevated or your Dennis Ugas to the super champion and Pacquiao lost it, that's the stake in the heart for Terence Crawford's argument. And it had garlic on the tip. The Lost Boy style. Michael. That ended your whole argument. You said you were the A side. How? How can you be the A side you don't have the same resume. How could you be the A side and in the foreseeable future, who can you really fight unless you fight a PBC guy? How can you be the A side and you ain't doing the numbers that Errol is doing? The viewerships, your pay-per-views weren't as successful. Your events aren't as lit. Errol had 16,000 at his last fight. Canelo at that same month had less people than Errol at his fight, both in Texas, in a pandemic. Terence Crawford, he had a fight in the bubble per ESPN and Top Rank. That's what they decided to do. Bubble fights. So he was bubble boy John Travolta. And he fought in the damn bubble with no crowd, just friends and family and staff and stuff. You can't overlook these things. Errol Spence is putting 16,000 butts in seats, even if they comp tickets, let's say 14,000, 13, whatever the real number was, or whatever, is 10,000 more than what Top Rank had for you in the bubble trouble. So what are we talking about? And if you don't see these things, you're just in denial. And I think Crawford's biggest shortcoming with his logic is this. This ain't the 1970s and 80s and stuff. Boxing has evolved. You now see Jake Pauls and stuff like that. He probably gonna make more money than actual boxers. Some of them. So you have to, you got Blockbuster and you got Netflix. You got to choose who you want to be, but you got to keep up with the times. And one thing I will say is there's a lot of evolution in terms of the belts, what they mean, what people are fighting for, and the whole hierarchy of boxing. The whole landscape has evolved. So shout out to my boy Derek Kills. Shout out to Schmoke. The money keep coming in. Y'all see it. Didn't Ugas call out Crawford? Yes. And when he got a belt, Crawford was silent, not even trying to put his best foot forward for 50-50. Bro, vampire with the steak in the heart and garlic on the tip. When Ugas got that belt, that's it. Okay. I got so much. I'm about to explode, like spontaneous human combustion, because I got so much that I could cook y'all with. And it's easy. This is some of my easiest work. The game has evolved, though, and you got to keep up with the times. Crawford is acting like boxing, like if you wrote a book about boxing, the perfect world of boxing, these things that he's talking about in a perfect world, yes, they should mean something. But in the real world is not perfect. We live in an imperfect world. Does that make sense? We live in an imperfect world. So if you have kids in schools, you have to account for bullying. You have to account for somebody brings a weapon to school. You have to account for teachers that are inappropriate with students. Like, you can act like our society, these things don't exist, or you can educate your kids and take precautions and, check in with them to try to circumvent any of those things that are going on in the kid's life. But if you act completely oblivious, like these things don't exist in the real world, you're not going to get far mentally. Like the game said, wouldn't get far. Like, you're not going to get far. So we don't live in a perfect world. Like, he's like, I moved up more weight classes. Okay. So that don't make you more lit because you moved up, because a couple of the people you fought weren't like star building fights in those weight classes. Like Ndongo, I respected. I went to it. Nobody knew who Ndongo was like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you did Undisputed, but that wasn't like you beat Broner to become Undisputed. And that would have been, if Crawford beat Broner to be Undisputed, that would have been bigger for him because of the star power and the name value that Broner has. Ndongo, a lot of people didn't even know who he was. Broner ain't never been stopped. So Bud has been seasoned and conditioned in the Top Rank plantation into believing all of these things that allegedly are the most important in today's modern boxing. But reality check, that's not the real world. Because they're like, okay, look at, let's say in a perfect world, belts should represent the best of the best. But here's the problem. It doesn't in 2021 because there's too many damn belts. It doesn't in 2021 because when guys work their way up to the top of the list and should get the opportunity, they get the rug swept from underneath them, and the other person can get elevated to the franchise champion. You see what I'm saying? So with all these things factored in, belts, they don't mean as much as they once did because there's an abundance of them, way too many, and there's also a lot of games and politics. Same thing with like pound for pound list. Yeah, Crawford is on the pound for pound number 1 or 2 list, but ESPN didn't put him on the list until a white fighter, Lomachenko, lost. You see how that works? Bud was popping in America before Lomachenko was even a pro. Bud was fighting guys like Gamboa and winning. It took a white fighter to lose, Vasyl Lomachenko from the Ukraine, before ESPN decided that they wanted to put Bud Crawford as the number 1. Teddy Atlas, who was working with ESPN at the time, a couple years ago, and Andre Ward was an active fighter for the Ndongo fight. I was there. I have it in my phone. Teddy Atlas told both black fighters to their face, you guys are great, but this guy's greater. You know who that person was? A white fighter from the Ukraine, Vasyl Lomachenko. And all the way the whole time, Lomachenko had a record of like 8-1. And somehow he was better than Andre Ward, who won the Super 6, who had like 20, 30 fights. Crawford had 20, 30 fights. But they put and propped up a white fighter from the Ukraine with an 8-1 record with a loss and say he was white Jesus that you guys in boxing need to praise. And it was only until Teofimo just barked on him and beat him in October of last year that they took the white fighter and then put him back on the list and then finally elevated Terence Crawford. So there's politics like that. You see what I'm saying? Crawford, he think he the man because he on the number 1 pound for pound list on ESPN. But bro, you shouldn't even be happy off that because they didn't want to put you up on the list when most people like myself were saying that you should be number 1 on the list. Now things have changed. I don't even know if Crawford is the number 1 pound for pound because it's the same echelon of competition and other people are continuing to prove. And now they want to put him on. We was telling ESPN to put Crawford at the number 1 pound for pound like years ago, and they didn't do it. It took for a white fighter, write this down. It took for a white fighter to lose for them to actually recognize Crawford. And now you think you're going to get a bunch of credit for that. Block Josh. Block him. Listen, y'all will pay for Josh's sin. He tried to come in with these distractions, but my shooter's going to handle them. Bro, handle Josh. Block him. So, like I said, Crawford is getting, shout out to Business Brain. He's getting like egotistical or whatever you want to call it off of because ESPN has you ranked number 1, because you moved up in more weight classes, because you were undisputed. You see what I'm saying? But like I said, like undisputed nowadays, does it mean like, does undisputed now in 2021 or in the last few years mean as much as when Jermaine Taylor was undisputed? Or even further back, Evander Holyfield, Lennox Lewis? No, it doesn't. Because there's a lot more politics that have got involved. They're saying Teofimo, with all this franchise nonsense, is undisputed. So becoming undisputed now is not the same as back in the day. You know, if you were undisputed, you were really that dude. You was really that, you know what I'm saying? Now you can't even say that because people are allegedly undisputed and T.O. ain't never even fought Devin Haney and they not trying to make the fight. Top Rank ain't trying to make no Devin Haney fight. You see what I'm saying? So you know, everything's it's not a perfect world. He's saying, oh, I did more than Errol. How? In what? In what? Because you moved up? Bro, put it this way. Listen, this is going to crush a lot of Terence Crawford's argument and a lot of the fans. But it's true. I'm here to speak the truth. I have always, I'm about to cook. Listen, type the word cook if you guys want me to cook them. If y'all want me to cook, listen. If y'all want me to cook right now, put C-O-O-K. And everything's going to be O-O-K. Listen, type C-O-O-K and I'm going to cook. Watch how I do them. Watch how I do them. Y'all could put cook or y'all could type hell yeah. If y'all want me to cook, say cook or say hell yeah. I'm ready to go. Okay. Watch this. I have always, in my life, not just boxing stuff, but in my life, been a subscriber to the idea of quality over quantity. That's what I truly believe in. I would rather have one girl that I'm dating that's a cut above all the rest as opposed to dating 40 mud ducks, 40 chicks that look like water moccasins. You see what I'm saying? Like, you would rather have, like, or even if you just casually dating, if you had 3 chicks, you'd rather have 3 bad chicks as opposed to 15 and they look like mud ducks. They look like ragamuffins. You know what I'm saying? But they 15 of them. So my question to you regarding Crawford is this. Crawford, part of his argument is, I climbed up all these weight classes. I climbed up multiple weight classes. My question to you, he did do that. He did go through multiple weight classes, and he was even undisputed in one of them. Does he have in any singular weight class, so 135, 140, or 147, better resume names in that respective weight class than Errol Spence does in his one weight class? That's my question to you. I'm about to cook y'all. I promise you I'm about to cook y'all. I'll repeat it. Terence Crawford has moved up in weight, 35, 40, 47. Does in one weight class, does Terence Crawford have a better body count and resume of names in any one division than Errol Spence does in his only division, 147? I promise you, I'm anointed. This is God's work. Look at what people are saying. Nope. Good point. Nope. Exactly. Look at what everyone say. Here's what they think about you. You did move up through weight classes, but you have never, and I repeat, never been in a weight class that had the category of names and actually had to go through them at that current point, whether they weren't there or, you know, you didn't fight them or whatever. You have never fought those type of killers in that weight class, you know, all of them. That's a fact. That's a fact, Jack. Like, when he was at 135, there was no Teofimo. There was no Lomachenko. There was no Ryan Garcia, Devin. So that wasn't his, you know, the timepiece. So he can't help that, but that's the fact. There was no Broner. We got 140. There's no Regis. There's no Broner. There was no Josh Taylor. There was no Jose Ramirez. Guys that have looked good in that weight class since. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, being a fan of the whole adage, quality over quantity, Errol Spence in one division has a better quality selection of names in the respective division. The guys Errol Spence fought, and when he fought them, were all great welterweights when he fought them. You see what I'm saying? Errol Spence, he fought Chris Algieri, that was light. But then he started fighting Kell Brook. Kell Brook was a champion, undefeated at welterweight at the time, right? Lamont Peterson, good, sturdy dude still, very experienced, came in shape. Errol Spence fought Sean Porter. You've seen how Sean Porter brought the fight to him. Sean Porter was there to win for sure. It didn't look like Povetkin White, where Povetkin looked like he was sick or shouldn't have even been there. Sean Porter brought it, Mad Dog style. Danny Garcia was still getting off some shots, you know, and he was coming off an accident. You see what I'm saying? So the quality and the caliber of people that Errol's fighting in one class trumps everybody you fought. You have never fought that many people in any one class that matches up with the caliber of people he's fighting at 47 only. Silly conversation. How's it silly? Hold on. Tiger style. You about to get clapped. Okay, so how's it silly? What's silly about it? What don't you understand? He must be from Omaha or something. What's silly about the conversation? No, hold on. We got a hot seat. And he fought Mikey, who kept calling him out. Facts. Tiger style, 30 seconds. Come at me. 29 seconds. How is it silly? California. That's what's up. 24 seconds. Shooters, get ready. This is going to be an easy one. 15 seconds. Come on, Tiger style. This all you got? Oh, yeah. Somebody going to pay for his sin. 10 seconds. Come on, Tiger style. Breathe. Yeah, breathe. You got to breathe sometimes. 7 seconds. Come on, Tiger style. You going to go out like this, Tiger style? 6 seconds. Come on. We trying, man. We trying to make this work for you, Tiger. Come on, Tiger. Tiger. Oh, my God. 2 seconds. Come on, Tiger. Someone said he a cub. Facts. Come on, Tony the Tiger. They're great. Where he at? Block him. Block him. That's it. I can't waste no more time. Listen, I'm done. No, don't try to come with it now. It's too late. I ain't even reading it. Your time has come and went. Bye-bye, Tiger style. Easy work. Bro, get Joe Exotic out of here. Carol Baskin killed her husband, whacked him. Bro, Joe Exotic had to get it. Listen, he acting psychotic, so we had to get the Tiger. You ain't no king. That's just Joe Exotic. Let's get it. He had to go, bro. That was weak. That was weak as hell. Anyway, bro, Bud Crawford is losing the leverage battle, and it sounds like he's taking his ball and going home. End of story. Here's another thing. So in addition, shout out to Schmoke, $5. Bud only looks good against B and C level fighters. He might even get exposed by Sean Porter, Pacquiao, or Spence. I don't know. I'm not going to say all that, but we'll see if he even gets any of those fights. But look, peep this. I got y'all. Here's the thing. So I've already mentioned how Terence Crawford is the only one that has shut down and permanently shut down anything. Errol Spence has never said, I'll never fight him, or the fight's done, is officially over and all that. That's the only person doing that is Crawford. Sounds like a temper tantrum. 2, here's the other issue. I got another issue. Here's the other issue. Grab another tissue. Y'all ready? So I don't like how permanent Crawford is making it because you're not getting what you want right now. Oh, don't work like that. The fight's over. Don't ask me about him, blah, blah, blah. Why do you have to do that? But here's the other angle. Notice this. Does anybody even know what Spence has been up to? No. Bro, tell me this don't look bad for Crawford when Errol Spence, right? Nobody even knows what he's even up to. He's just posting stuff with his family and daughters and stuff. And checked out like Virgil Ortiz hooker fight. Errol Spence, what is he explaining? How do Bud's people not see this? How do Bud's people not see this? So Crawford is ranting 20 tweets and saying, oh, this guy's too small. You said this about this guy. Errol Spence ain't saying anything, bro. You know why? Because he don't have to. So that's like almost like a guilty conscience. Like what? Like, bro, if you the most lit, then it is what it is. Like, all right, for example, and I'm trying to tell you how to be celebrity and be exclusive. There has to be some kind of exclusivity with you. You know what I'm saying? Like even me, I'm not like the most famous person in the world or whatever, but I do well, you know, got my own following and stuff like that. And I'm not finna go on Twitter and have a bunch of motherfuckers coming for my head and one by one respond to all of them. How do you even have time for that, bro? Like, bro, I'm a YouTuber and I damn sure ain't got time for that. You a professional fighter with 5 kids or whatever. I have 0 kids and still don't have time for that. He, like, people are like, oh, you're ducking PBC, and he's responding to all. I wish I would. Like the dude, earlier today, he came in hating. He said, oh, Ego, you're home. You look homeless. All right. Block him. What's next? I wish I would go back and forth. Like I got to explain my appearance or my sexuality, masculinity, or anything to any male off of the internet. I don't give a fuck what half of y'all talking about, especially if I don't know you. You know what I'm saying? And this man Crawford is really like I don't even know what the celebrity etiquette. He need to get like charm schooled, like have some kind of celebrity charm school. That's not it. Like in my opinion, that's not it, bro. You a celebrity, you supposed to be exclusive. Like, do you see The Rock just going like people? I'm sure people say, "Oh, you're juicing, you suck, your movies are trash." You don't see him typically go in and write 40 tweets and try to explain stuff. And who does that, bro? That's some like Nebraskan stuff or whatever. What part of the game is that? That's what I'm saying. So that's why I'm drawing the comparison. Errol Spence, he ain't explaining his resume. He don't have to. Like he ain't saying like, oh, I fought Chris Algieri because of this, and you guys made this excuse, and you guys said Pacquiao beat him. He don't have to do that. He fought who he fought. He has the accomplishment. He undefeated. He making money. He with his family. Boom. Crawford is the only one that is like seeming to take this so personal right now in the welterweight division. Danny Garcia just lost and got his eyes battered in, and he looked like more at peace with himself than Crawford. Just listen to what I'm saying, people. Danny Garcia just lost. He just lost again. 3rd loss, I think it is. And if you look at his post, he not explaining nothing. He not explaining the loss. He don't seem salty. He's posting pictures of his dad just having fun. It just looked like a regular, you know what I'm saying? Just regular social media millionaire life. I don't know. Different strokes for different folks, I guess. But I don't even understand why Crawford, even if you that lit and he like, oh, I could retire today. I don't need Errol. I'm in the history books. Then if you that lit, then why do you even need to entertain people? If that's how you feel, then that's how you feel. See, luckily I have that naturally. I don't know if that's something you can teach or what, but I got that naturally. You know what I mean? I don't care what nobody's talking about. If I'm passionate about something, it is what it is. So if I'm comfortable in my own skin, I'm comfortable with the decisions I'm making, then we're going to ride that out. So if Crawford is everything he's saying he is and like, oh, I don't need Errol, then why do you sound so angry about the situation? Because Errol Spence sure don't. Errol Spence is just chilling, doing family stuff until his next assignment. So that's what I'm saying. It sounds like a guilty conscience where Crawford doesn't really necessarily believe everything, or he's saying like he feels he has. Why do you have a chip on your shoulder, bro? That's what I'm saying. Like, why do you have to? If you the best welterweight and Errol's ducking you, then you don't have nothing to explain. That's how you feel. Like Jay said, that's how you feel, Emery. But the fact that he keeps doing these rants and stuff, to me, PR-wise, I don't like the optics of it. He said, Buzz said, I love to fight. That's what I'm saying. It's like, why do you, he's like, oh, y'all are motivating me. Why? Like some of these thoughts could just be silent. Just be motivated by the hate or whatever you're going through. But Bud keeps making it like it's Bud versus the world. Like people people want to see him in prison. It's not even that serious. If you that lit, you don't need Errol. You're never talking about Errol. Why do you sound like you have such like a chip on your shoulder over it? You know what I'm saying? Why you should be at peace then. F Errol, the fight ain't never happening. You're better than him. You done more than him in his little career. Then what are you explaining? Listen, I ain't explaining shit. I ain't explaining nothing. I ain't explaining nothing. Anything I did it. Yeah, I did it. I ain't explaining nothing. So I don't understand as a celebrity why Crawford even is engaging in all this stuff. It's like you need a PR person to holler at you and just be like, you know what I'm saying? Don't even sweat that. He said, why did Bud go to Errol's last fight? That's what I'm saying. It just don't sound, the optics don't look right, bro. And if no one else on boxing will say this, I'll say it. I'm not disrespecting nobody. I'm just telling you what it is. Like, I'm a real straight up and down person. I don't understand it. The optics don't look good. And now you know, like, the walls are closing in. I kept telling y'all. Y'all don't want to believe. I said the walls are closing in for Crawford. Walls are closing in for Canelo. Now y'all starting to see it. Because here's the thing. He said Pac-Man ain't explaining. Because they don't have nothing to explain. Pacquiao know he a legend. He know he got 70 plus fights and great names. I'm just telling you, the optics look bad, bro. Like, you might as well, if you feel like you win in that life and I'm gonna fight who they put in front of me. I don't care. Like, I guess that's it. Crawford got this hot and cold thing, and I never understood it. Either you care or you don't care, but you can't say that you don't care, but then everything you're doing makes it look like you do care. That's mixed signals. You know, it's like a girl who's like hot and cold, and then you think she wants to let you hit, but then you can't really tell. You know what I'm saying? That's like the mixed signal vibe. Like, for me, in my opinion, I just feel like I said, you can't say, oh, I don't care what y'all think. But then everything, you don't care what people think, but your responses make it look like you care. Does that make sense? So you can say you don't care, but putting 40 tweets, like, if you don't care, you don't care. Like, promise you, when I get off this live stream, I'm done. I've done, like, I made my money. I've got my thoughts out, and I move on to the very next thing. Enjoy life. I'm about to try to watch some shows on Netflix, clean up a little bit, unpack a little bit. That's it. So when I tell you I don't care, I really don't care. I ain't losing no sleep over nothing I say. I'm not worried about nothing I say. I'm not pressed about it. So that is Crawford got a lot of, like, mixed signals, if you will. He said, oh, I don't care what y'all think, and y'all gonna hate and be mad anyway. I mean, if you know all that, then why are you even putting it out? Like, you never really seen like Andre Ward or something. I'm sure he got criticism for whatever, you know, or whoever. You don't see people typically act like that. And what does it accomplish? I'm big on that too. It's like, okay, you put out 40 tweets. Okay, it's your Twitter. I mean, you can do whatever you want. You know, I'll make a video about it and people talk about it. But what'd you accomplish? Is that, you know what I'm saying? Did you gain anything for that? If anything, you open the floodgate for fans to hit you with more of that energy that they've been on, which is like, when you gonna fight Porter? When you gonna fight this and that? Like, so it's like, I don't know. I just feel like someone should game him up. Deshaun Watson said Crawford's best win to this day is Gamboa. And that's the thing. A lot of people have said that fight was in 2014. I know I'm about to blow your mind with that. Bro, it is 2021, and you can honestly argue that Crawford's best win is Gamboa or Postal. So like 2014, 2016. Herein lies the problem. It's not that people, listen, I got a perfect way to say it. It's not that people don't give credit to Crawford for his past accomplishments and accolades. Is that boxing has always been what have you done for me lately type of fight. Like, Pacquiao is 42, I think. He's still doing great for his career. He's still challenging at age 42. He's still fighting Keith Thurman, Adrian Broner, maybe even a Mikey, right? So he doesn't constantly have to bring up Ledwaba. Yeah, that's part of his lineage. That's part of what he's accomplished. But he doesn't have to hold his hat on old ass wins with David Diaz and Ledwaba and shit, or Eric Morales, Marco Antonio Barrera. Like we respect that. But you're an active fighter, so people want to see you continue to prove your greatness. That's all it is. But Crawford, for whatever reason, doesn't understand this, or he doesn't appear to understand this. Let me correct that. It's like Gamboa, that was a great win. I gave a lot of credit, but I gave the credit in 2014. Postal, I went to that fight. I gave a lot of credit for that win, for that unification, but that was 2016. We talking about like 4 or 5 years ago. And now you're in a new division. People, they got to still see that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you like, I don't know, bro. I just feel like Crawford people need to be in his ear, but then that could be the problem. It could be the people like, man, you right, Crawford, if he has a bunch of yes men. I'm saying what I honestly feel, which is rare. You don't come across too many channels like mine. Let's get the likes up. Yeah, bro. Crawford keep talking about like his pastor. Man, when I beat Ndongo, like, bro, that's still a couple years ago. Yeah, but when Gamboa, that was 2014. Like, you still only like that goes to show that you haven't had the recent challenges if you're still talking about Postal. But when I fought Derry Jean, when I fought Postal, bro, these are all older fights, and you've actively fought 1 or 2 times a year. So what does that say? If you had to, like, you don't see me talking about videos that I did frequently 3 and 4 years ago, because I'm worried about the present and future videos. You see what I'm saying? Unless it pertains, I'll bring it up if it memory that pertains to something. The past got to be the past. Past got you here. Now you got to get past that. I said the past got you here. Now you got to get past that. I'm the king. PayPal, Zelle, the Cash App. Let's go. That's my time. I know I've been bumping my gums for a minute. Like I said, I do want to see Crawford do well, but there's a lot of stuff he's saying that I personally don't agree with or don't see his angle. And he's making it like people are just out to get him. That's not it, bro. You like, and it's still unclear how come the people you're in bed with, like proverbially speaking, top rank, you have no energy for them. These are the fights y'all collectively considered and put on. So how does everyone else seem to be the bad guy? Errol Spence, Heyman, PBC, the fans. But you're in-house, your nest. This is how they built you. Errol Spence how is it Errol's fault that PBC invested in him? They chose to brand Errol. Like, Errol Spence got a lot of praise coming out the Olympics, 2012 or whatever it was. He got a lot of praise. He had high marks from Floyd Mayweather because they sparred. And there was a lot of urban legends about him sparring Floyd and Adrian Broner and at the Olympic Training Center. And they chose to actually invest in Errol Spence. I thought you say you don't want money, dumbass. You block me. I don't give. Whatever. Anyway, block him too. When did I ever say I don't want money? Somebody send me money because he lying saying I said I don't want money. When did I ever say that? Bro, get these weirdos out of here. Shout out to Kamal Oz. Boxing is what have you done for me lately, sport. Block him. Did anyone ever hear me say I don't want money? That just lets you know that they pocket watch it, bro. He said, you said you didn't want money. When did I ever say that? I said I don't care about money. Like, meaning I'm not ruled by money. But money is it's a great tool. That's what I believe in. Like, the more capital and cash flow you have, then the better you'll be. But I'm not consumed by money. Like, I could go to the beach, something that's free, and I have a better time than going to a club. Bro, he lying. He said, who don't want money? That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, anyway, Cash App on the screen, they want to hate. I ain't worried about it. I ain't never said I don't want money. That's stupid. Like I said, money is a great tool. It's a great tool. You can't be a business if you're not profitable, or you're just going to be operating in the red forever. Like, I mean, it doesn't make sense. Man, Terence nearly got took by the white boy that dropped him. That changed his mind on taking on better competition. Hey, you wrong. He said that changed his mind. Hey, you wrong. You wrong for that. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna do an encore because I could really get off right now, but I could go on a little longer, but I need some water because like I've been talking nonstop. So y'all want me to end this or y'all gonna wait? I need some water though, bro. I gotta get some water. I can go on. I'm not gonna talk that much longer, but I could keep going. My shit's too dry though. Yeah, this my other account. You blocked me last time. I told you to leave the haters hate. Now you want money, pussy. Okay. Block him. Are y'all gonna wait? All right. Somebody need to send me this money for this stand. Somebody need to send me money. My time is money. Y'all know that. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some water. Somebody send me some money because he tripping, bro. This man a stalker. Dear Ego, I wrote you, but you still ain't
Tracksuit versus zipper pants. You already know who I got. They're outside and bonsai! Frozen! Do you want to build a snowman? Drugged them. Hands up, cramped up. Watch how he rolled the jab. Whoop! Bang! You can't dance? Get out of here with your Prince pants. He reverse nated him. Rage sprayed him. He's doing the cucaracha. This would be a great Puma commercial, but this was bad. He disposed of him real quick, stood over him, referred to him as Papito. Unless that's your pops or your six, he made you bitch.
Babe, that's it. That's it.
What happened?
That's it, babe.
Come on, get in the car, baby. it's no secret that Joshua did not want this fight. And he didn't want it for a reason, because Deontay Wilder is the most fiercest puncher in boxing history, in heavyweight division history. And I saw that tonight and I felt it. No wonder AJ didn't want no part of that right hand. He can't move like me, he'd have been nailed.
What up? Hey, y'all tripping. Man, I feel hella dehydrated. I've been talking for hella long. Let's go. Anyway, bro. Bud's Bud's best win is probably Gamboa or Postal, 2014, 2016. That's the reality. That's the reality of the situation. So for me, it's weird that Bud don't seem triggered by the way he's been handled. Errol Spence, PBC actually promoted him. Like, and all the guys. Every guy that PBC has that's popular, PBC puts some effort into Gervonta, Wilder, Errol, Danny Garcia, etc. They put work in. The reason these guys are bigger names and getting bigger paycheck because they put the work in. Bro, Crawford, like, explain, tell me if I'm wrong. I know I ain't. Crawford thinks he's going to get 50-50 at welterweight 2 months ago. And Errol Spence had 2 belts 2 months ago. And he has the opportunity to likely get a 3rd belt with Ugas. How can Crawford demand 50? Explain, in what world would that work? Errol Spence beats Ugas, he gets 3 belts. How can you be 50-50 versus Errol Spence when he's coming to the picture with 3 belts and you got 1 belt that you got against a guy who really didn't even beat Pacquiao, but they gave it to him in Australia, which was some corrupt setup shit. Pacquiao even told you he felt set up. What are the odds that Top Rank put Pacquiao, the star, in somebody else's backyard, Jeff Horn, and then Jeff Horn got badly hurt and was losing the fight, but the judges in Australia, where he's from, conveniently seen he was the winner. So he really wasn't even a champion for real, if we're being honest. And Bud is holding on to this with dear life. Bro, you can add, Teddy Atlas was outraged. A ton of fans, when I did my live stream afterwards, they all thought Pacquiao won. So you, like, it does, there's no, what? Jeff Horn was like 15-0. And his best name was Randall Bailey. He didn't really beat nobody. And then the guy they said he beat that was a somebody, he really didn't beat, which was Pacquiao. So it looked like Top Rank or whatever, somebody set Pacquiao up. And what are the odds? Remember Floyd said, what are the odds, Patty? What are the odds? Pacquiao was on his last fight in the Top Rank deal, and conveniently they bring him to Australia, and he loses to an Australian that nobody knows. On his last fight of his fight deal? Really? That doesn't seem suspicious. Pacquiao's very last fight to complete his Top Rank contract, because if you notice, right after the Jeff Horn fight, that was his last fight done by Top Rank. His next fight after that was Lucas Matisse, and Top Rank and ESPN distributed it, but it was Manny Pacquiao Promotions. And then after that, he teamed up with Al Heyman and signed to a couple fights and fought Broner and Keith Thurman. So that Jeff Horn shit, come on, bro. He really didn't beat Pacquiao. Stop it. Bailey was like 43 years old and dropped Jeff Horn. Exactly. Shout out to my boy Nicholas. He sent a super chat earlier. He said, I'm from Australia and I agree with you. Ego, Horn should never have had that belt. See? And he from Australia. It don't get much crazier than that. He sent me a super chat and it said it was from Australia. And then now, he's letting y'all know. So you can see his super chat came from Australian currency. And he's saying the same thing I'm saying. Because I'm telling you the truth. Yeah, so Top Rank or whoever set Pacquiao up. Because it was his last fight with Top Rank, and then conveniently he loses in a fight he shouldn't lose. Let's get the likes up. So for being real, Bud's best win or his title win was against a guy that really shouldn't have had a belt. That's it. And he ain't fought nobody else with the belt or even top shelf like the other guys that had belts, like Sean Porter, Danny Garcia, at welterweight. So how could Bud be mad at anybody? I mean, how could he be mad? Y'all tell me. Anyway, I'm about to get out of here. I'll be back tomorrow with some heat. Man. Yeah, and if Pacquiao would have fought, he said Pacquiao flew all the way to Australia instead of Nebraska. Exactly. And if Pacquiao would have fought Crawford, then it would have been in the U.S., so you wouldn't have to worry about getting robbed by, Australian judges and stuff. Horn was told at the end of the ninth, if he didn't show him something, the fight would be stopped. Pacquiao won that fight. I remember it. See? Shout out to Nicholas Long. That's absolute fact. Yeah, he almost got stopped in the ninth round. But somehow he won the fight. Like, come on, bro. And that was Crawford's first fight at welterweight, which was a title fight. And the other thing, Crawford keeps saying, oh, I called people out at 140. What does that mean? Who cares if you call people out at 140? You weren't at their division. He said, why are people trying to act like I wasn't calling them out since 140? It doesn't matter. If you're trying to be undisputed at 140 and that's what you did, then who cares who you called out when you weren't in the division to fight them? Does anybody understand that Crawford point? He keeps raving about how he allegedly called out all these guys at 140. What does that mean? You called out guys at 140 when you called out 147 pounders while you were at 140 trying to clean up what you did? What did you call them out for? I don't get it. You're not at their weight class. So what are they supposed to stop what they're doing? Come on, bro. And while you're calling out people while you were at 140, they were actually putting in work at the division that they're still at, 147. Sean Porter was fighting Adrian Broner when you were at 40. Errol Spence was probably fighting the Kell Brooks while you were at 140. And Lamont Peterson. You know what I mean? Keith Thurman was fighting the names like Danny and Sean. So while you're claiming you were calling them out at 140, you were calling out all the top 47ers out. That's what you claim. While you were at 140, they were actually at 147 putting in work at 147. So it's like, what are we talking about? Anyway, I'm out. Holla at me. I got so much more. We working.